In these cynical, celebrity-obsessed times, the story of an ordinary girl falling in love with a prince can still pack a fairy tale punch. And let's face it, we all love a real-life happy ending. But in this particular modern-day fairy tale, there's not one but two Cinderellas and two handsome princes. Once upon a time, on different sides of the world, there lived two little girls. The older girl had dark hair and was called Kate. Kate Middleton was born on the 9th of January 1982, the first child of Michael, a businessman, and Carol, a former air hostess. Kate and her two siblings grew up in Bucklebury in Berkshire.
Kate Middleton is from a very normal middle-class background.
There's nothing wrong with her family. I'm sure they're lovely people. This is not royalty. This is not even aristocracy. I mean, she is from a very different world than the world William grew up in.
William's girlfriend Kate went to an equally exclusive boarding school in Wiltshire.
Kate went to Marlborough College, a very posh public school where I'm sure all the girls in their dormitories dream of one day marrying Prince William.
Reportedly, Kate developed a schoolgirl crush on Prince William, even earning the nickname Princess in Waiting after she decorated her room with a poster of him.
A lot has been made of Kate's poster of Prince William when she was like 13 on her wall. She had a pin-up, and I would argue virtually every girl her age had a crush on Prince William. I mean, he's basically the John Kennedy Jr. most eligible bachelor of this millennium.
After school, Kate headed north to St Andrews to study art history. Back in 2000, when she was deciding which university to attend, Kate can scarcely have imagined the implications her final choice would have on her life.
Legend has it that they met during a fashion show in William's first year at St Andrews, when Kate was wearing a see-through top and a black lace bra, and he spotted her as she came out down the catwalk, and ever since then there's been fireworks.
It has been speculated that, you know, she was perhaps one of many girls, I'm sure, at St Andrews that made a beeline for the prince, but actually it was her who caught Prince William's attention when she was walking down the catwalk.
Now, for quite a long time, actually, William and Kate were able to live full-on student life with a great deal of privacy, because when William went to St Andrews, everybody in the media undertook to cooperate with the palace. We were given one day in which we could see him go there, see him into the university walls, and after that we all withdrew.
Kate and William graduated in 2005. There's more than meets the eye to being a princess in waiting, as the role offers countless opportunities to disgrace oneself. In addition to the everyday celebrity concern of getting papped, you have to worry about visiting dignitaries, etiquette and royal protocol. So a spot of training is necessary if you're ever to get that ring on your finger.
When Kate and William graduated from university, I believe that her grooming would have already started, and it would have gone from everything to her speaking voice, her clothes, the kinds of things she should and shouldn't say.
It's rumoured that she has a stylist. The palace have denied this to me, but I would strongly suspect that there is someone there for Kate to take her around the shops, take her down the King's Road, give her a bit of advice on what suits her.
Kate's very aware that she's in the public eye, and in terms of her dress sense, her hair, her style, yes, she's definitely having help on that basis, and they're doing it very well.
So what kind of etiquette challenges might face girls who marry into the aristocracy?
Push your right leg in first.
Jean Broke-Smith has spent her entire life grooming debutantes to lead a life of leisure, free from the burden of social embarrassment.
Push down here, tucking your seat in first.
She's about to face the biggest challenge of her 30-year career, Jodie Marsh.
You once wife.
Oh, my goodness.
Times a lady.
We don't want to see too many royal knickers, do we? Yes? So that would not be right for the palace. So, just come to the edge of the seat there, 2 feet together there, and then out of the car you get. So everything is close together. Feet together and legs, that's better. Okay, good girl. Let me see you get out of your car now. That's better. That's the correct way to get out of a car if you're a lady or a princess.
So Jodie's learned to keep her legs closed like a proper princess. But which Windsor would be her lucky prince?
William is the better looking, but Harry seems like he's a lot more fun. And for me, I do like to have fun. I could show him a very good time. Maybe I could have both of them. One for looks, one for fun.
Unfortunately for Jodie, it looks like she's been snubbed in favour of Kate and Chelsea, for the time being at least. The stakes are a lot higher for any girlfriend of William's as he's further up the food chain to inherit that throne. So Kate has to be a perfect fit as the potential future queen.
Part of the appeal for William was Kate's normalness, the fact that she was just a regular girl doing regular things at university.
The fact that she hasn't got ex-boyfriends that used to play football for Premiership teams, etc., probably does make her a bit dull. But I'm sure the royal family would settle for dull rather than scandalous.
Trust is a major issue in any relationship, but particularly when there's a price on your head. A king's ransom.
For someone like Prince William, the possibility that a lover could do a tell-all is probably one of the worst things he could ever contemplate.
I don't believe that Kate would ever go and sell her story. I think she has... I think that's why William has invested so much in her.
If Kate ever does decide to sell her story, sources we spoke to say she could expect upwards of £250,000 for tales of her time with Will. But it's very unlikely.
I just pulled up in a street near Bougie, which is a club in South Kensington where the two princes often like to go. There's a famous incident here at this nightclub a few months ago where all four of them, William, Harry, Kate and Chelsea, were all here together, and all of the photographers outside thought that they would get a fantastic picture of the two couples leaving.
A shot of the two royal couples together coming out of a club like Bougie's could be worth 10 grand or more.
But sadly they were thwarted. The royal security, in cahoots with the club's management, managed to spirit the girls out the back while the princes left at the front, and all the photographers essentially walked away with nothing. Tragic for them, not so tragic for William and Harry.
So far on Fit for a Prince, we've spun you the beautiful real-life fairy tale of two Cinderellas. Kate Middleton and Chelsea Davy, who they are and how they met their handsome princes. Now we're asking whether the royal couples will be riding off into the sunset to live happily ever after. Are Kate and Chelsea as likely to end up in the history books as on the front covers?
It is perceived that William and Harry have a duty to marry well, and I think that Charles is probably banking on his two children making a good choice.
There cannot be a repeat of what happened with Charles and Diana. I don't think the British monarchy could even take that kind of pressure again.
The royal family is like the world's biggest reality show. We have divorce, we have pregnancy, we have breakups, we have family infighting, we have all kinds of stuff. In the midst of it, we have a tremendous amount of money, glamorous homes, gowns, tiaras. It's like Dynasty.
And what could be a happier ending for our two Cinderellas than a wedding fit for a fairy tale princess?
Everyone loves a wedding, but everyone delights in a royal wedding.
I just wanna feel real love.
So just how likely is it that Kate and Chelsea will manage to get the crown jewels on their ring fingers? Well, let's start with Wills and Kate. Will the second in line to the throne make an honest woman or even queen of the fair Kate Middleton?
The first time I met William and Kate together was in Cloisters in Easter last year. But William was quite clear. He said, I'm 23 years old, she was at the time. He said, I don't see myself getting married until I'm 27 or maybe even 30.
What I hear frequently from their friends is that neither Kate nor William are ready to get married, that they delight in the stories that run about them planning to wed.
I foresee the possibility of Kate and William getting engaged, maybe when he's finished Sandhurst. You know, I think we're talking maybe a year down the line, maybe
Kate.
more.
What I've wanted to create with Kate is a much more of a traditional gown, and hers will be in white oyster satin. She's much more formal than Chelsea, so she'll be having her arms covered as befitting any queen on her wedding day. Okay, so they're two princesses in waiting, and I'm the queen, so I think their people should call my people before it's too late, so we can turn them into true royal superstars.